All right, so I'm a stupid dog, and once again, the producers got me a 3-page script to try to do a take that he thinks will get us a lot of subscribers or a lot of views or a lot of monkety monk. The first note he gave me, this is in his handwriting, was watch a video. Watch a video. He never sent me the video, so how can I watch it? We will count about it together. Maybe he thought we would talk about it together. He wrote to me we would count about it together. We would count about it. Nobody can recap any of it that makes any sense. That's what he wrote. Nobody can recount any of it that makes any sense. So why was he trying to... This is a take about Terrence Howard. Terrence Howard goes on Joe Rogan's podcast for a second time. And his headline was, nobody can recap any of it that makes any sense. This is the first page of the notes from the producer. And I'm reading them verbatim. This ain't a take. This is a reading assignment. Read your cue cards, dog. I'm a stupid dog. I wish I could do better for you than this. Eric Weinstein. Stein or Steen? Eric Weinstein or Steen? You don't have to make excuses or make apologies because he's Jewish either way. Just, Stein or Steen. Eric Weinstein or Steen. But if he was Weinstein, you'd be like, is he with them abusive Weinsteins or Weinsteins? You don't even know if it's the Weinstein or Weinsteins that are sexually abusive to the women in Hollywood. You don't have to worry about it. It doesn't matter. But explains how her father changed the way education is done. So that's a note. It's a bullet point. A bullet point that begins with but. A bullet point, but. And this is page 1 of my script. My notes, as it were. But, bullet point, but explains how her father changed the way education is done. Economics. Throw that first page away. Maybe somebody out there in the nether sphere will figure that one out, and they'll know what that means. Weinstein, Weinstein, it doesn't matter. But that clue, you're trying to find a puzzle that maybe not be possible to, solve. Eric Weinstein goes on Joe Rogan as if he's there to give the devil his due. As regards Terrence Howard. I'm going to repeat that because we have time. These notes, they're so bold. They're so big. It's not that much per page, so don't worry about it. Eric Weinstein goes on Joe Rogan as if he's there to give the devil his due as regards Terrence Howard. His 97 patents end. So does Terrence Howard have 97 patents? Who knows? And his key to the universe art. So I'm going to conclude page 2. It's good we're going through these pages so fast. We got one page left to go. So Terrence Howard has 97 patents, and included in those, I guess, I don't know, but the notes say his key to the universe art, to the universal art, the universal art, exclamation point, and now we're done. There's 4 or 5 exclamation points and we're done. Eric Weinstein really had an elitist pissing contest with Joe Rogan making fun of Terrence. I'm going to repeat that because there's only one more bullet point and we're done. It's like jumping off a cliff into the Delaware River. You got to, hold your breath and dive. You don't have to worry about it. Eric Weinstein really had an elitist pissing contest with Joe Rogan making fun of Terrence. And then Eric who's Eric? I don't know. Said Terrence might be the first person who came up with the idea as that Terrence came up with. And, it's like getting a flat tire on your prom, running out of gas on your first date. Sometimes when you run out of gas on your first date, something good happens. Nobody knows what happens. Sometimes you feel like a mopes. You look like a fool. You're like a dope. Eric said, Terrence might be the first person who came up with one of the ideas that, I don't know. But what I'm going to say is this. This Joe Rogan podcast is just like all the other Joe Rogan podcasts. It's all fluff. It's all nuther butter. It's all nuther butter. Don't count on Joe teaching you nothing. Joe is all fluff, nutter butter. He's just ethereal. Joe is ethereal. Joe is like, it's like empty calories. Joe Rogan is just like empty calories. All this other crap, it's all going to be like empty calories. Empty calories lead you to early grave. Get to the later grave. I don't know. I'm a young stupid dog. Whatever's for whatever's for whatever's for whatever.